Good afternoon, everybody. It is April 3rd here today. It's a balmy 18 degrees. It's a little bit breezy, so we are rocking hammy. The yard is still quite sloppy. We're looking forward to this yard drying up. And we're looking forward to when we can wash our pickup trucks and they stay clean. But anyways, we are still working on drills. We're always working on drills. Like, I don't know if there's ever a day that we're not working on drills, because... It's what?
Huh?
Are you talking to me?
No, Austin.
Oh, is Austin here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, we're just working on drills here because that's all we ever do. And I'll just show you a few things. So, I guess we'll start at the back of the drills. We're putting on some toolboxes. We got some large toolboxes for the fuel wagons, and then they gave birth to these small toolboxes, which are actually inside the large toolboxes. So this one is fastened right up to here. Move all this mess. So it's actually bolted down. If you're wondering how big this will hold 2 pails of oil, and it will hold some points and a few, it would also hold a grease gun and some stuff like that. These things are never very dust proof at all, but at least it will keep the rain and the sun off the tops of the pails. And they did put this rubber on, unlike some of the older models, so that's better. So, working on that, making sure that we can spin all of our augers. Remember last year we put all new bearings in. This is the first year that we did not do that. I'm a little terrified about it, but I know there's a lot of people out there that do not change their bearings every single year, so we're not going to change them this year. But everything was new last year. So as you know, we've done all these bushings. We've done all the bearings. We put a few new packer wheels on. We put this new bolt in right here because remember that these... It's nice, this moves really nice. This is the old school version, by the way. Borgo has a far new superior quick depth adjust. But anyways, these were super prone to being like seasoned right up solid, and you couldn't move them. And then we put new bolts in them last year. No, we didn't put these new little bolts in last year. We did these bolts last year. And anyway, these bolts were starting to wear, and it was getting sloppy. And these things, even with this in, even with this pin locked, it was traveling all over the place while you were seating. Most of the time it would go to there, which is absolutely terrifying because you're seating way too deep. You're going to Chinatown. Is it on 6? It was on 6. So anyway, that's all been redone. That's how it's supposed to be. We have to put on, we're going to put some snorkel kits. Like I already have one snorkel kit on. This is the Seed. I believe this is the Seed fan. The reason why we stuck it here is because this is closest to the tire. It always tracks mud and straw, especially when you're up north. Sticks to the fan, plugs you, bad things happen. So stay tuned for that, because AirGuard's going to come down and they're going to help us install not only another snorkel kit for the FERT fan, but a Seed and FERT snorkel kit for that cart. And we're going to even install a dryer on each air dryer. I think that's what you call them, for the FERT runs. So stay tuned for that. As you know, that this drill has intelligent ag, blockage system, full intelligent. This one is running Borgo on your C towers. And then I was running Agtron, which didn't make it 1 year. It's not true. It made it a year. It just didn't make it 2 years on the mid-row banders. So stay tuned for that. We are putting on a new system, and it will be Agtron yet again. So that way we can use both and compare. So back to the tractors. Donovan's been working extra hard wiring in our monitors. Let's just run up here real quick. It's quite messy. It will have to be cleaned, but it is muddy. So, this is the John Deere Gen 5 monitor. This is the X35 Topcon Borgo monitor. This is just your case hydraulics now, because there will not be any GPS on this monitor. Over here in the top right hand corner, we got our radio, two-way cameras. We're still running the old 410 switch box, keypad for your tanks. And then somewhere in here, we're gonna have to throw a tablet, right? I do believe, Donovan, for our blockage system.
Yeah, it's in there somewhere.
So is it the intelligent egg that runs the, which intelligent egg is Apple, right?
Which one does this one have?
I don't know. I want to say this one's Eggtron, so I think it's a tablet.
This one is the Android.
Android. We can't keep things simple around here, so. Anyways, that's what we're working on. So we stuck a bridge in this sucker, removed the case receiver. Let's see if we can get up there.
That's the other one.
It's on the other one? Yeah, let's go take a look at the other one here. We're not done this one either, but Donovan's been doing most of the work here. Although we did have Robert with our local John Deere, he come out and he helped us install these bad boys. This is the Starfire 7000 receiver. We do have a bridge in here. We do have fully working John Deere GPS, okay? But what we don't have is we do not have GPS getting to our Borgo TopCon monitor. And yet we have the bridge in. I believe we have all the cables going to everything, but for whatever reason, we don't have GPS yet on the TopCon. So we are still digging into that. And I'm not sure how we can work the whisker switch, whisker switch. So basically, when I hit that 410 switch box to lower my drill into the ground, it automatically would start mapping on the TopCon, and I want it to automatically start mapping on this Gen 5 John Deere monitor. I'm not sure how we're gonna do that yet either. So we got a few, I'm sure we'll get it, but we got a few speed bumps to get over. If you're wondering what this is, it's for the intelligent ag. We're not the only ones working on drills. My brothers are over there, they're also working on drills. And we're all doing basically, they're not wiring in monitors because they didn't get different tractors, but they're doing some points, some hoses. We also have to do points on this drill, I do believe. I'm a little worried about the hoses. They're gotta be nearing their life's end. Technically, I could get a little bit more out of that point, but see, once it gets down to your finger, and once it starts rounding, then it goes pretty dang fast. Like this one. See, that one's almost to a point. That is wore out. Now, if you were only going to seed a couple thousand acres, it's not wore out. But if you're going to punch out 10,000 acres or something like that, it's wore out, unless you want to change them mid-season. And I hate changing points mid-season. So we got quite a bit of work yet to do. All in all, it probably wouldn't take us that long to get it all done, you know, if we get a few guys working on it. So that's the update on that. Well, I was gonna show you, just muddy. I was gonna show you Dad's little John Deere tractor here. Dad picked, I can't remember if I told you that, showing you this tractor last year or not. I actually can't remember. But this is Dad's. He bought it last summer, last fall, I think. It's a little, I think it's a little 6. Where's the number on this thing? It's a little 6120R. He did put a front PTO and front 3-point hitch on it. Also hydraulics. Got GPS. I do believe it has front end suspension. I like to think that it does. Maybe it doesn't. I could be wrong. Pretty sure. No. No. Maybe not. That it did. Oh, I think it does. What's this thing for? Pretty sure it does. Yeah. I've only actually driven this thing like around the yard maybe twice. That's it. What does it do? That's a great question. Well, it's a little dirty in here, but it's not my tractor. Pull this thing down here. Hold on. Might get a little shaky here. There we go. So it's the quad power shift, loader joystick, and it's too small to pull a roller, and it's too small for a grain auger. That's not true. We have used it a little bit around the yard, moving the odd thing, but you're not going to put it up to one of those big bins. So it's a bagger tractor, perfect little bagger tractor. Anyways, I do like the tractor. I don't know about that. It seems a little cheap, especially coming from John Deere. Also, they put a Basco on. So that's it, guys. That's it in the nutshell. Also, for some of you guys who may have noticed the little case front wheel assist, that is also not mine. That is my younger brother Brian's. We'll have to take a look at that at some point too, but I'm not going to walk up to the main yard in this mud just to show you the tractor, so I'll catch you next video. All right, guys, I'll catch you on the flipper. Adios, amigos.